Hello everyone, I'm Philip Duncan. Thank you for joining us. Well, we're tracking a lot of high pressure around the country at the moment, but we do have a little bit of wet weather on the way and also a temperature drop because at the moment things are warmer than average. Here's a look at the animated wind map. You can see that large area of high pressure. It's got a centre to the east and another one out to the west. It's encouraging an easterly flow, a very light one for northern New Zealand. That's seen a few showers around the Western Bay of Plenty and the eastern Coromandel. A beautiful sunny morning in Auckland has given way to a few cloudy areas, but overall things are pretty calm for Wednesday, but there are going to be a few downpours, maybe even with isolated thunder through the central part of the North Island into Wednesday afternoon. But let's get to Thursday afternoon, and that's where you start to notice the westerly change starting to build up around the South Island ahead of the cold front, which is building up out at sea. So for the most part, Thursday's a warm, dry day with those westerly winds picking up. Temperatures are above average, in fact over 10 degrees above normal for some areas in the South Island. In the north, very similar story to Wednesday, light winds, although they'll be a bit windier around Wellington and Waited Upper as the day goes on, but we will see a few downpours popping up again through the central North Island. Let's go to Friday, and that rain band slowly starts to move in. So we've got a bit of patchy rain and showers for the lower part of the South Island. That will see a temperature drop for you. In the north, still the same, nothing really changing for you. Let's go to the weekend. Saturday sees a couple of heavy downpours popping up around the eastern ranges. Meanwhile, a low is starting to form just off the west coast, and that's going to encourage a little more rain coming in. At this stage, doesn't look like rain warning criteria, but it might just be worth monitoring after the heavy rain that fell just recently. There'll be a little bit of spillover into those eastern areas as well. To Sunday, rain starts to move further up the country. It might only be a few showers for northern New Zealand, but there is a southerly coming in for the south, and that will see a temperature drop over 10 degrees of what you got right now. So it will be much cooler by the time we reach Sunday. And into next week, well, this could be a positive forecast for those who need some rain in the North Island. We've got an area of low pressure. It's not very deep, but it's just got enough of a energetic easterly in it to kind of push in some rain, hopefully, to these dry eastern areas and dry northern areas. Now, I don't know what the totals will be. This is still trying to work itself out, but Monday next week sees some rain, and Tuesday might see even more around the eastern North Island, which really could do with some rain at the moment. It is drier than average. So we can't lock this in just yet because there's still a lot of moving parts. But next week, and even this Sunday, there is a chance of some wet weather making it back into the dry North Island. There are some very dry parts of the North Island, despite some of the big heavy downpours we've been seeing lately. That's all from me. We'll see you again tomorrow with an update on the Weekend Rainmaker.